Hey, I'm Brendan, joined here by my buddy Pat. We've seen this guy a few million times, and we're checking out the Icon Hooligan CE jacket coming in at $150, which is actually $25 down from when the original Hooligan jacket released, which is pretty impressive. Usually prices go up as things are updated. However, I will note that they used to have two models. They used to have a perf and a non-perf version, and now you've just got the perforated version. I think that was probably what most people wanted to utilize anyways, because this is something that's very lightweight and it's going to flow a ton of air for you. And I think it's going to be a great option at a pretty reasonable price point for what you're getting. I think a lot of riders out there just looking for something that's going to, allow them to wear, whether it's on a Harley, whether it's on a sport bike or something touring. It's very much a relaxed fit, typical Icon American fit here, but it's going to flow a good amount of air without sacrificing protection, right? So let's talk about the overall fit before I get rolling here. We got Pat here, 220 pounds, 6 feet tall with a 44-inch chest. He's kind of right in between a large and an extra large. He's currently wearing the XL. You can see he's got some comfort room built in here, so if you want this a little bit snug and you're in between two sizes, go with the smaller option, knowing that Icon is definitely a bit more on the American side. However, I will note in the size large with Pat, it was pulling around the chest area. It was a little bit snug, in that more aggressive riding position. So that is one thing to note. If you're going to be on something that's like a sport bike or an R6 or a Gixxer, something like that, where you're tucked into the bike a bit more aggressively, that is something to note in the chest area. So if you've got a larger chest, pay attention to that, because you don't have any gussets or stretch or anything like that around the shoulder blades. That gives it that extra mobility. So certainly something worth noting there. But at $150, of course, this jacket will ship to you for free. As always, we do have our price match policy in place that is there to ensure that you're getting the best deal around. So let's start right here at the top of the collar. It's getting a little large here. I think this could be a little bit more low profile. It is comfortable against the skin, though, I will note. And as we continue swinging down the shoulder, this is where you're going to get that 300 denier polyester, and then underneath that you're getting CE level 1 protection. This is their D30 T5 Evo armor. You're going to get the shoulder. You're also going to get that at the elbow as well. So it's breathable. They have some other options within their line that are a little bit more malleable, but these feel a bit more stout. Still CE level 1 protection in this particular area. The other note I wanted to make for you is you've got that 300 denier on the outside. You've also got it on the inside as well. Why they didn't just go with an exterior of 600 denier and call it a day is beyond me, because that seems to be a little bit odd to have it underneath and then on top as well. Just a little bit of a strange design there, but I won't knock it too hard. As we continue working our way down the elbow, you do have an access pocket right here. It might be tough to see, so we'll take a closer look at that when we swing Pat to the side there, but you do have access to that elbow armor at the exterior. But again, another bit of a, kind of a strange design, because you can't access it at the shoulder. You can only access it at the elbow. You can't access the back protector. So again, kind of unique there. As we continue swinging our way down the arm, you can see you've got mesh on the inside of the arm, so plenty of airflow, and then we have a zipper main entry. Personally, I prefer stretch in this area or simple Velcro to do the job, because it gives me a bit more adjustability in that particular area. Swing over to the chest. Plenty of airflow moving through this jacket. You do have more of that polyester right here at the chest. This is going to be a laser welded perforation right there as we swing closer to the hand warmer pockets on the left and right. It is very lightweight. You're getting plenty of airflow moving through this, but it's CEA rated when it comes to the abrasion resistance and protection it's providing. Pat, go and face that direction for me, sir. Take a quick look here at the side. As I mentioned before, we don't have any stretch in this particular area. I'd love to see that, a gusset or something like that with this particular textile material, so that would have been really nice to have there. You can see more of that mesh underneath the arm. That's going to help as you're zipping around there throughout the day. And this is that access pocket that I was mentioning before, so you can get that elbow armor out if you wish to do so. Again, if you're going to do that, maybe figure out a way to give it to us on the shoulder. And honestly, I don't know if people are going to be taking the armor in and out on a routine basis, but to each their own. It's there if you need it. As we work our way down to the waist, we have this stretch kind of material right here. It just gives it a little bit of movement here, a little bit of give in that area. A lot of times you'll see Velcro adjustment. At this price point, I won't knock it too hard, because it is very much more of an entry-level jacket that is incredibly lightweight. Pat, go and face the back for me, sir. More perforation at the back. We do have a back protector included. That is going to be their CE level 1 Viper back protector. It's nice that Icon typically does that. They typically include armor with their gear and their jackets. Slight drop seat, and you can see that Icon logo as you get towards the bottom there as well. Pat, go and face the front for me, sir. Take a quick look here on the inside. Napoleon pocket on the left, always nice to have. Not a necessity, but certainly nice to have. Simple mesh interior, creating some space between the rider and the jacket jacket itself so air can move more freely. No belt loops, no connection zipper. I'd really like to have that on the next iteration of this particular jacket. That's going to help eliminate the gap between your riding jeans and your jacket itself, but not a deal breaker at this price point. But again, I'd like to see that on the next one. Pat, you can go ahead and zip that up for me, sir. Overall, it's very lightweight, it's comfortable, you can wear it on a variety of different bikes. Again, keep in mind the sizing there, it's a little unique around the chest area and where it pulls, so if you're on a more aggressive bike, maybe go up to that next size if you're in between two sizes and not really sure. But overall, typical Icon here, very much more an American cut from Icon, so a bit more relaxed, geared towards the two-season hot weather riding season. If you're looking for more details, click that info button. That's going to take you over to the product page where you can take a closer look at this jacket. They've got a few different color options available for this, and as always, you can reach out to our customer service team. They're all riders, more than happy to get you pointed in the right direction. Thanks for hanging out with Pat and I, taking a closer look at the Icon Hooligan CE jacket. I'm Brandon. Keep it pinned.